Next week is National Crime Victims' Rights Week, and the Victims Candlelight Memorial is coming up. Here with the details is Charlotte Boatwright. Good morning, Charlotte. Thanks for joining us.
Good morning. Thank you.
What organization are you with, first of all?
I'm with the Coalition Against Domestic and Community Violence.
And what do you guys do?
We work to try to reduce violent crime in Chattanooga, primarily family violence.
And next week is kind of the week to recognize crime victims' rights. And the Candlelight Vigil is coming up. Tell me about this.
The Candlelight Vigil is on Thursday evening at 6 p.m. It's at St. Paul's Episcopal Church downtown on 7th Street. It starts at 6 p.m. and it's open to the public. It's free. There will be a beautiful candlelight service inside the church. Then we will go out into the garden, the weather permitting, and do a reading of the names of those who have died as a result of violence. It's a memorial service for families to come and to help them get closure on the loss of their loved one. Then there will be a reception that follows.
Unfortunately, we've had a lot of violent crime just recently here in the Chattanooga area.
Yes, we have. We've already had 3 domestic violence murders this year, and we're only into the 1st of April.
What can we do to reduce that? What are our role as citizens here in Chattanooga?
The most important thing probably is to be aware of the damage that domestic violence does to a community, the huge impact that it has, and especially on our children. We know that over 85% of kids who grow up in violent homes become abusers themselves. They learn that behavior in their family of origin. So if we can educate our children not to react with violence, to learn other methods of managing conflict, and to learn that domestic violence is wrong. It's bad for all of us. And we know that a lot of the workplace, school violence incidents that we have also are family violence spilling over into the community.
What are some of the signs we need to be looking for in our neighbors, in our kids, in our family members?
A lot of the time, unfortunately, families where violence is an issue, whether it's child abuse, elder abuse, domestic violence between adults, they are isolated from their neighbors. So if you find neighbors who do not interact appropriately, that could be a red flag because isolation is one of the methods of maintaining the abuse. So isolation is one way. Of course, signs, physical signs of abuse such as bruises, that sort of thing are signs as well. Economic abuse is just as much a factor.
And we can report this without telling our name and,
yes,
and that sort of thing. We need
yes.
to tell folks they don't need to be, if they just start even thinking that there might be an issue, go ahead and report it,
yes,
right?
you should report it to law enforcement that you believe there may be an issue. Our law enforcement officers now are better trained than they've ever been to deal with abuse. For the most part, and we know that it's preventable because it escalates over time unless there's some sort of intervention. And so if we can intervene before it escalates to the point that someone dies, then that is what we'd really like to be able to do.
Let's put the information on your screen for you now. It is the Victims Candlelight Memorial. It is on Thursday, April the 17th at St. Paul's Episcopal Church on 7th Street here in Chattanooga. 757-2386. Get you more information. 757-2386. Again, this is open to the public, and there is going to be a reception following as well. So head on down there and help us stop abuse and domestic violence in our area. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.